Cristiano Ronaldo. You will not believe his history. We are all aware of who Cristiano Ronaldo is. The legend, the myth, the man who rules the football pitch with his lightning-fast moves.
Far for Ronaldo to think about it. Oh! Absolutely sensational!
Unreal skills, insane goals, sheer grit, and unparalleled work ethic. But what if I told you his story is far more far-fetched than you can envision? What if I told you it was not all sunshine and rainbows for Cristiano Ronaldo in his early days? Today, we will dig deep into the legend's earlier days. Beyond the fame, the money, and the trophies, we will uncover the untold stories of struggle, hard work, heartbreak, and moments that could have changed the destiny of Cristiano Ronaldo. Buckle up, because you will be left in shock after knowing the truth about the legend. Stick with me until the end, and I guarantee the climax is something you absolutely would not want to miss. What if I told you that Cristiano Ronaldo's path to becoming a great football legend nearly ended before it even started? It wasn't like Cristiano Ronaldo was born superstar. He started off on the island of Madeira from quite humble beginnings, and most people would never make it through the struggles he had to face on the way to the peak of the footballing world. We will look at his early years, the difficulties he encountered, the challenges he faced, the sacrifices he made, and the near-death experiences that nearly sunk his hopes before they ever took off. Because Cristiano Ronaldo's story isn't just about talent, it's about passion, it's about resilience, an unbreakable will to get up after being knocked down, and a desire to defy every odd stacked against him. His history is a lesson in never giving up and always trying, no matter the cost. Imagine this for a moment before we give into the details. What if the Cristiano Ronaldo you know never rose to fame as a football player? What if, at just the age of 15, he had been forced to give up the sport he treasured? What if his professional life ended before he even got the chance to prove to the world his generational talent? Hold on to that idea, because I'm going to tell you how close Ronaldo was to losing everything, how close the entire world was to miss out on the aura of the legend. The early days in Madeira. Cristiano Ronaldo was born into an underprivileged family in Funchal, the capital of Madeira, on the 5th of February 1985. His father worked as a kit man for a local football team, but his wages barely covered the expenses of the family. Ronaldo grew up in a small house with his parents and 3 siblings, often sleeping in the same room with his brother. Despite the hardships, there was one thing Ronaldo never let go of, and that was football. Even at his young age, he had talent that could not have been ignored. The streets of Madeira saw passion as well as talent every time Ronaldo would play. Moving to Lisbon, Ronaldo made a choice at the juvenile age of 12 that was to change his life forever. He joined Sporting CP's Junior Academy in Lisbon, putting behind the ease of his family and his home. Although it seems like a wonderful chance, it was a nightmare for a 12-year-old who didn't know anything about the city. Ronaldo had trouble adjusting to his new environment, was homesick, and was teased for his accent. A lot would have given up, but not Cristiano Ronaldo, though. He put in greater efforts than anyone else, frequently remaining late to polish his skill after practice. His coaches saw hunger and something unique in him right away, a degree of commitment that set him apart from the others. But life threw him a terrible curveball, just as he started to move up the ranks. The heart condition that nearly ended it all. At the age of 15, Ronaldo was diagnosed with tachycardia, a condition that might have ended his football career before it began. This was not a minor problem. Even at rest, Ronaldo's heart pumped too quickly, and doctors worried that if he continued to play, it may explode. As a 15-year-old boy, picture yourself being informed by medical professionals that the goal you have dedicated your entire life to could perhaps be your demise. Ronaldo's football future was in shaky shape. The weight of that diagnosis would have caused many to collapse, but not Ronaldo. He made the choice to have surgery, a decision that would define not just his legacy, but his career altogether. Despite the risks, he wasn't going to let anything, not even his own heart, stop him from pursuing his dreams. And just days after the surgery, Ronaldo was back on the field. Not only was he back, but he was better than ever, faster, stronger, and hungrier. That moment, when Ronaldo chose to fight instead of giving up, would set the tone for the rest of his career. As Ronaldo grew older, his talent became more and more obvious. When he played a friendly match against Manchester United back in 2003, that is when he got his big break, though he was already making waves in Portugal at the age of just 16. It was during that game that one of the greatest football managers in history, Sir Alex Ferguson, noticed something remarkable in Ronaldo. He made it his goal to sign Ronaldo for Manchester United by the end of the game, since he was so impressed with the young player's performance. That is how Cristiano Ronaldo turned into a Red Devil at the age of just 18. A new era began not just for him or the Red Devils, but for the entire football world. The rise at Manchester United. Even at Manchester United, Ronaldo had to prove himself. In his early days at Manchester United, he was criticized for his flashy style of play. He was called a showboat, someone who cared more about tricks than the game. But once again, Ronaldo turned criticism into fuel. Under Ferguson's guidance, he transformed into a complete player, a goal-scoring machine who could dominate games. By 2008, Ronaldo had won his first Ballon d'Or, solidifying himself as one of the best players in the world and helping Manchester United win the prestigious Champions League. However, his story had just begun. Being regarded as one of the best did not satisfy Ronaldo. He aspired to excel. Ronaldo therefore regarded Real Madrid as his next challenge when they approached him in 2009 with an offer of a then record £80 million in transfer fees. He intended to establish himself as the best of all time, not just to win in Spain. Real Madrid, where legends are made.
Uno, dos, tres.
Ronaldo's tenure at Los Blancos was not just a career, but a revolution. He broke records throughout the next 9 years. Ronaldo became Real Madrid's all-time top scorer with 450 goals in just 438 games played. In addition to winning 4 additional Ballon d'Or honors, he guided the squad to 4 Champions League triumphs. Beyond the numbers, though, Ronaldo's tenure at Real Madrid was about more than just individual achievements. He uplifted his squad, motivated his teammates, and revolutionized the idea of what it meant to be a professional football player. But even as Ronaldo was setting the football world on fire, breaking records after records, there was one thing that kept driving him forward: his relentless pursuit of greatness. Ronaldo never allowed himself to rest on his laurels. And that is what makes him so different from every other player. No matter how much he achieved, it was never enough. The Juventus era, defying age. Many believe that Ronaldo's 2018 transfer from Real Madrid to Juventus signaled the end. After all, the majority of football players consider retiring at age 33. But most footballers aren't like Ronaldo. He proceeded to exceed expectations while at Juventus, where he scored over 100 goals and helped the team win numerous domestic championships. He demonstrated that having the mindset of a champion makes age seem insignificant. He was regarded as one of the greatest players in the world, even in his mid-30s, because of his excellent and consistent performances. But how about right now? Ronaldo's achievements as a football player continue to challenge our perceptions, even when he returned to the Red Devils or moved to Saudi Arabia. He is as strong as ever is his work ethic and determination to be the greatest. From an exciting young talent, he developed into a legendary figure in international athletics. His legacy will last for centuries to come. Cristiano Ronaldo's story is far more than a tale of football. It's a story of perseverance, conquering challenges, and casting aside all doubts. Ronaldo's journey from a modest youngster growing up in the shadows of Madeira to the biggest icon in global sports is a monument to unwavering ambition and a motivational reminder that greatness is formed through perseverance. And just when you think Ronaldo's story is unbelievable, wait till you hear about his arch rival, Lionel Messi's extraordinary rise. Click on the next video, you surely don't want to miss that.